Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you're having a phenomenal day. We're taking another look here at Solana, seeing where we're at. We can see a significant pullback here versus Bitcoin. Bitcoin's basically going sideways in its range, where most altcoins, including Solana, are a little bit more selling pressure, if you will. They're selling off a little bit harder. So we want to take a look at that and kind of compare the two to see roughly where we're at. Because oftentimes when you do take a look at altcoins, it's important to understand kind of like the pairing between Bitcoin and the selected altcoin. So we'll take a look at that. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Link down below if you want to become a better trader. CryptoCache.tech is the site. We do have a lot of new members coming over, so make sure you understand. Reading through my signals guide is important. Congrats on our trades here as well. Dogwoof hat, ETH, and Bitcoin. Some nice solid profit there. But the whole point of me mentioning that is that we have less signals coming through lately because the market is so janky. And I'm at this point right now where I don't want to short. I think it's not a good idea to short into this upward momentum. But also, I think it's too early to take a long. I think we're going to see a bit more of a correction. Let me explain why. First of all, Solana 140 to 144 is that liquidation range just below the price. It's very common for those areas to get swept first and then the price recover instantly afterwards. So I think we're due to see that happen because I believe 106 to 107K will still be a likelihood for Bitcoin. If that happens, Solana to 140 to 144 makes perfect sense. We also have strong liquidation delta to the downside. This is basically short liquidation delta at 1.5 billion. So there's more shorts than longs right now. And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, what if there's a short squeeze? I mean, that could happen. But the truth is we got a lot of resistance above us. If we take a look here, open interest tells us 155 to 160 is that range of resistance. So why not consider taking a long in the low 140s to that 150 range versus trying to squeeze out a couple of, just a couple of dollars worth of profit here. To me, that makes less sense. But again, I like to hold my trades open for a little bit longer than the average person. So when you get understand these analysis here, it's definitely not designed for scalping, right? Anyways, it does help to understand where you're at with, for a scalp, obviously for the macro, you still want to recognize that. But the truth is here, we have more potential for downside, more propensity there. If we look at the open interest area and or basically just high amount of volume, 145 is that area. So our point of control is 145. The likelihood of going tremendously lower than that is a low probability at this point, pending Bitcoin doesn't run to like the low 100K range. Just say Bitcoin continues to maintain its range. I think we're due to see one last leg down and then a wick up from there. But Solana does have some shifts in momentum here on the daily time frame. There's a lot of bearish divergence outside of money flow index increasing, which is standard based on the last 14 trading days being pretty strong and higher volume. We're probably likely to see one more leg down. That's just my speculation. And it would be nice to see 140, of course, so we can take a long at this lower range here and essentially take it on up. Moving forward. Okay, so hypothetically that's what we're looking for, but either way you look at it, 4 hour time frame, we're below all moving averages. We've lost 50 on the RSI or never truly reclaimed it. Money flow index is low. There's a lot of reasons why this is not ideal or optimal trading conditions to take a long position. So my recommendation here is just to wait a little bit longer for a long with 140 to 144 range. If that doesn't happen, whoop-de-doo, who cares? We'll move on, find the next opportunity. But you're better off waiting for that just based on how poorly things are responding right now. We are in a bearish type of divergence, and it doesn't make a ton of sense to take a long. Unless you're like the high risk, hero play and you want to post online how awesome you are with a 100x leverage trade. That doesn't do anyone any good because you probably tried 5 times to get there, right? Anyways, the whole point of me mentioning that is be responsible. Don't be an emotional idiot, and try your best to control those things. If you want that for yourself, I do have an awesome little education section in our Discord, along with chart patterns and just some things to kind of keep you in the know. It's all available there for you. And if not, maybe Twitter, Telegram, or Discord works a little bit better for you, or Twitter, Telegram, or TikTok rather. You can join us there too. So anyways, it's all there for you. Link down below. I look forward to working with you. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Look forward to seeing the next one. Take care of yourself out there. Bye-bye.